we've got our bad guys basically all fixed, I'm pretty sure. Every known bug we've fixed with them, so now we're working on wave 2. So, what needs to happen if we collect all the eggs is the game needs to detect that we've collected all the eggs of the available enemies, and then wave gets set to 2, and then that should then spawn all the appropriate bad guys for wave 2, and then the lava level here would raise. Wave 2 would be on the screen, and then we would spawn 4 bounders instead of 3. So I am thinking that we're just going to start. Now, here's our current detection for when to switch to a wave 2, and it's just every single frame we're asking if every single egg is collected. So I want to find a more elegant solution to that. I don't know what to exactly do there, but I'm kind of thinking I want to see if we can raise the lava level today. So I'm curious where our lava level is. Lava stand-in right here. Cool. So we've got a rectangle that is red as our lava, and it is being rendered at x of 0, a y of our virtual height minus our lava height, which is a constant. And then width of our virtual width and a height of our lava height. See, so that's not so great. We'll have to change this if we're trying to raise our lava level, but how do we do this? So like, let's say it's wave 2. We need our lava level to rise. So it doesn't just magically appear higher, it kind of grows over time to the next level and then kind of sits there. So we need the Y position to be also the Y position needs to be offset over time to kind of rise to that next level. So how do we do this? And then the height needs to be appropriate as well. We could kind of cheat and just say, hey, give us way more lava than we need, and we'll just raise it, and we keep revealing it, then we don't have to adaptively change the size. But let's think about how we can raise this lava level. So like if we add, we're like, hey, the lava height Y is actually 20 pixels higher than it currently is, then look at how nasty that looks. It's over the lava. Why is the lava appearing over our other things? Oh, okay, I see. So we want to render the lava first, basically, and render the platform above it, or over it, in the drawing layer order, whatever you want to call that. So if we just do this by 5, we'll see that the lava is now covering the bottom of that platform, and we have a blank spot on the bottom, and our lava bubbles are popping too low. So these are all things we need to fix. Keep in mind, for now, we know that the ground bottom stand-in needs to go on top of the goes after our lava, so that we at least so now the lava level can rise without overriding that. This is kind of weird to me that 5 pixel offset it is so high. I would think that it'd be very little. Oh, okay. So the lava does start behind it. So it's like it needs to rise, you know, rise a little bit. Maybe rise by 5, I don't know. But how do we do this? Looks like there's a pixel of black on the bottom there. It's hard to say. If we plus some. Okay, no, I don't think there is a pixel of black. It just kind of looks like it. So what we need is basically this lava render to be adaptive based on a certain value change within our wave 2 update. So when wave is 2, we need to initialize some sort of timer, or not some sort of timer, but some sort of value that gets increased over time. So like if we also subtract a value called lava rise, we don't have this yet, but just to prove a point, if we're drawing lava, let me just insert a taller image here. So now we are shifting our Y position by a value called lava rise. So if we give ourselves this value and decrement it over time, or actually increment it over time, so that number gets bigger, we're subtracting by a bigger number over time, and that should rise our lava level, right? So if we're at lava rise, let's give us a lava rise value here. So we're saying lava rise gets 0 upon initialization, okay? Then in our update function, we're just, and this is just to kind of proof of concept how we can update this over time. Right here, this is the first line in our update. So for this testing purposes, we're saying lava rise is now getting itself, which is 0, but plus a constant of a 0.01. So it'll rise 0.01 every single frame. Let's see what that looks like. I don't see it rising. Lava rise gets lava rise plus, let's just say +1. That doesn't look to be rising. We're rendering our lava rise, right? Like lava rise. Yeah, our Y position is being moved upwards by this lava rise value, but let's just print up lava rise and make sure we're actually incrementing it. So I want to just say in any debug in our play state, here we go. Let's just say we want to print lava rise value. Lava rise, but we want to put our lava rise variable. Come on. Okay, yeah, we're not incrementing our lava rise for whatever reason. So why play state update lava gets lava rise gets 0 in the init. Yes. But then lava rise gets itself +1. Why is this not happening? It doesn't look like it's even rised either. So like, what's going on here? This is our wave 1. What is happening, man? Printing, we've got it initialized. We've got, I don't get it. I don't get it. We should be able to say lava rise gets, let's just say gets itself plus delta time. Why wouldn't that number be growing? Oh, it is growing. Okay. But why is lava rise nil? What we're printing is nil, yet... Oh, I spelled rise with an S. Well, that's how you spell it. Oi, 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 oi. Where? Why? Laverize, that's what I'm printing up. That's why it's so jacked. Okay, laverize. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we've got rising lava now. But this is just in general. We need to only raise it a couple. If we're in wave 2. So we need to find a value for our lava rise to rise up to, and then, you know, have it not rise further than that. So maybe like 3 seconds worth of delta time. Yeah, 3 seconds looked like a decent level of rise. It kind of bubbles up 3 times, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think I'd like that. So about 3 seconds of delta time. So now we need a way of saying, hey, don't rise it further than 3. So in our lava rise, when we're incrementing it, we're gonna only increment lava rise if our lava rise is smaller than 4 or 3, yeah. Smaller than 3, then go ahead and increment our lava rise. So now it'll rise, it gets to 3, stops rising. So that's pretty good. So if we can trigger this, to only, did it only raise twice? 2, 3, okay. So yeah, I think that's good. But we need to raise the bubbles also to our new lava level, but what's the best way to do this? Because if we have this lava rise variable, lava rise is the value we're offsetting our Y position for our drawing of the lava. And then we increment it. So maybe we say something like... Because then also we don't want to necessarily ask this question every single frame. You know, we don't want to say, hey, is our lava rise smaller than 3? If so, keep rising lava every single frame. We want to just say, hey, if it's wave 2, go ahead and raise lava until it's done and then stop. But it's hard for me to think about a better way to do this. So it's almost like I guess we'd do this where we'd, you know, if it's a wave 2, we don't even have it if it's wave 2. We've got a wave 1. Now if we close this, so here we would say if wave 2, then we're gonna go ahead. See, but the ends don't match up here. Let me see. Okay, no, yeah, it'd be outside of this. This is wave 1 logic. This would be wave 2 logic. And dang it, I already deleted lava rise. Okay. Just do it again real quick. We'll say if it's wave 2, then we need to say if our lava rise is our lava rise is smaller than 3. Then go lava rise is 3, then lava rise gets itself plus delta time. So now we should be, lava is not rising and should not rise until we kill all 3 of our baddies here. It's looking like the game is laggy. Boom. Wave 2, so our lava rised, and then it raised up until 3 and then stopped. So that's looking good. It's just looking so laggy. It's looking extra laggy now. But I wouldn't think that just adding the wave 2 logic here would slow that down, so that's kind of weird, but let's see what our lava bubbles are doing. Okay. Our lava bubbles have a couple things. It's got an X and a Y, got a pop spawn, bubble spawn, particle spawn. Those are the different animation triggers. Then a popped variable boolean. So this moves the particle upwards. This triggers bubble spawn once particle at top of lava. So we pop it when it gets to the top of the lava, but we don't want to pop it when it gets to the top of the lava. We want to pop it once it gets to the top of the lava level modified by our lava rise. So we also subtract lava rise. So maybe that will... It's like we look at our bubbles now. They pop right when they get to the top of that lava, but if we were to go back to our play state and go to our lava rise and do this, not only, not if it's wave 2, but if we go back to the top of our update function and we put it right here. Now we can see if the bubbles pop at the top of the new level once it rises. And it does. That's great. So now we don't have to do this here. And we've got our lava rising, and it's rising in the correct drawing order for the background, and it rises only if it's a wave 2. And then we'll just have to do the same thing. It's like once we check if every egg of our enemy objects is collected from our wave 2, then we become wave 3, and if we're wave 3, we'll say if our lava rise is smaller than 6, then go ahead and increment our lava rise. And then since our lava bubbles are rising up to the lava rise variable, that should be already scalable. So we're already modifying it by lava rise. So by the time we raise the lava level again, the bubbles should pop at the proper next level anyway. So that's pretty good. I've got work to do for my job, so I've got to call it an early night. Been putting off work all day. Oh, we didn't write our... Here, we'll just add a note saying we... Oh, look, we've already got a raised lava level after wave 1, which we've done, and then we do raise lava pops, raise bubble pops with lava level, which we also did. So we can go ahead and give us those 2 features, and then commit that. So very simple. What we did was, all we did was add into our lava bubble class to be offset by a variable called lava rise. And lava rise gets instantiated at 0, and if it's wave 2, it's going to grow up to 3. And then in our lava render, we're actually rendering it shifted by that lava rise value, which only rises at the end of the waves. Then we're actually debugging lava rise, which we can go ahead and actually take out. So we don't need that anymore. Now we can commit. We can say edit lava level rise after wave 1 complete. Then raise bubble level as well. Okay, cool. So tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow we'll probably be implementing our checking if all our eggs from our enemy objects are hatched function, so that we can use that for every wave instead of hard coding in the if eggs 1 dot hatched or dot collected is true, then if eggs 2 dot collected is true, and instead of doing that every single wave, we can write a function that takes in our enemy objects variable, and then we can kind of just do it like that. So that'll be tomorrow. And then then we'll probably work on getting the text on screen saying wave 2 and whatnot, and then we'll keep chugging along. Oh, we already committed, so we're good to go. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more programming.